Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, all around the world. It is always an amazing time to be on air on loudmouthradio.com, and today is always a spectacular time to talk to our listening audience who is so excited about our Tea Time segment. As always, we're live on air on loudmouthradio.com, and if you're listening on your computer, cell phone, tablets, you can join in the conversation on blogtalkradio.com/loudmouthradio and listen to us live and streaming if you're not able to call in. But if you would like to listen in and be a part of the conversation, also dial our studio number at 347-826-7520. and be a part of what we're talking about today. And we have a very special guest that we're going to introduce and maybe introduce to some and feature to some others that are already very much aware of an amazing business in the Mcdonough area called Bridal and Formal Wear by, excuse me, I kind of got excited. I had to choke up, right? Bridal and Formal Wear by Jakarta Mcdonough. I am so excited. I can't even get my words together. So if you are a part of the conversation and you want to speak, I'm going to tell you, make sure you hit the one key on your phone pad and you can take part of the conversation. And I'm going to bring these ladies on right now so they can talk and introduce themselves to our listening audience. So just in case you may not be aware of where they're located at 215 Old Town Way in Mcdonough is an affordable full-service bridal salon offering well-known designer gowns, specializing in bridesmaids, mother of the bride, flower girl, prom, homecoming, quinceañera, and other special occasion dresses, as well as men's formal wear and tuxedos. So if you have not had an opportunity to visit this amazing shop, it's right located in the heart of Mcdonough, which is always a good thing to have some things moving on the south side. And everyone does not have to rush into downtown Atlanta to be able to get the service that they want to have. So I'm going to bring my ladies, Kenya and Demetria, on air with us. Ladies, are you available to speak? And are you live on Loudmouth Radio? Welcome.
Welcome. Hi.
How are you? Look, I'm talking so fast, I need to take a little sippy of a drink here. Can you say hello to our audience?
Hi, I'm Demetria. Hi, and I'm Kenya. It's great to be here today.
Thank you, ladies. It's amazing to have you today. See how you can get choked up on your own platforms? And that's okay, because this is our show, and we make it go and we make it do what it do. So we don't have to worry about having these little moments sometimes when you just have a lot of excitement happening. And you know, I'm always excited when you have businesses that are opening up and doing really good things. And I know this is also a commendable time period because this is your 1-year anniversary. And so, yes, I want to allow you guys to share, you know, how you guys have gotten to this point and, you know, just kind of start from the beginning of this joint venture because you ladies are business partners. And I want to give an opportunity for both of you all to speak. So whoever would like to go first.
Okay. We're very excited. I'm just going to give a little background history. This is Demetria. Actually, we were going to do teen retail. And teen retail didn't come through. So, therefore, I was driving. And there used to be an old bridal store in Mcdonough. And
okay. And you said it was called what now, Demetria? Say that again.
We're going to do a teen retail store.
A teen retail store is what you're saying, right?
Right, and that wasn't working out for us. So I was just driving by and I saw it used to be an old bridal store in Mcdonough. So I reached out to Kenya, and I was like, hey, how would you like to open up a bridal store? And she was like, sure. So it's just amazing because everything started falling into place. We stepped out on faith, and it just worked out for our good because we was on active duty. We was trying to come off of active duty, and everything just was a perfect timing. So we just took what we experienced on the military side, taking care of soldiers, and tried to figure out how we can incorporate that in our civilian life. And now we have a civilian family, a military family, and now we're all one. So we have united both to make us a one big team, and it's just, great. Is outstanding, and I'm just so super excited that, we birthed something, and it only took us 8 months to birth this baby. And
8 months, that's amazing.
And within a year, we're just so blessed to be able to say we have a bridal store in the city of Mcdonough.
Kdrs Bridal and Formal Wear of Mcdonough is huge. It is, and I'm going to tell you something, ladies. And also I must commend you because you are also veterans, actively serving veterans who are, balancing work life. And I think you guys are doing an amazing job. So if you guys go into the shop and sometimes you see them in their uniform, it's okay because they're active military in the Army, correct? Both of you guys in the Army, right?
Yes.
Yes. So for those who may come in at any given time, like I was saying, you may see them in their uniforms, and that's good to say because they are actively serving in both capacities. So for you guys, got to this point, you're saying 8 months. So let's talk about the store itself because anybody that goes in now, they'll see it all fully out-kitted, and it's a beautiful store. So can you, if you would, just kind of jump in and tell us a little bit about the time period for you guys to get the store up and going and what you kind of had to do to get it to the point in which it is now.
Okay. We started planning probably the layout of the store around July because we knew we wanted to open. So Pinterest was my best friend. I took a lot of Pinterest pictures, instead of recreating the wheel. I took different ideas from different layouts and incorporated into our own store. So once we got our layout together, again, everything fell into place. We had the contractor to somewhat see the vision, and we went from there.
That's amazing. So for you, doing this process, you not only shifted from one level to another, you guys have gone into a very big industry, okay? And I know you guys realize that. And Jazzy, we've had these opportunities to speak about various industries, and the bridal wedding industry is a huge industry. And so for you all opening the store in Mcdonough, and where you're located is a good little area of a mixture of businesses and community. There's quite a few subdivisions that is in the area. And Henry County, which is where you guys are based out of, is really at a upward scale of buildup right now when it comes to economic development. A lot of businesses from mom and pop shops, retail, like you guys, food industry, as well as big commercial businesses and warehouses have now really called Mcdonough home. So there's a surge that is happening in the area. And as of 2016, the wedding industry has now been reported statistically to be about $72 billion worth of revenue. And so what ends up happening is you guys are tapping into an industry as entrepreneurs that there's got plenty of room for you. I never want anybody to think that just because there's a lot of anything in the area that there's no room for you. You guys are in Henry County by choice because are you guys also residents in Henry County as well?
Yes, I
am. I'm not. I actually live in Gwinnett.
Okay, so Demetria, you're a Henry County resident. Kenya, you're in Gwinnett?
That's correct.
Oh, yeah, that is dedication. Because Gwinnett County, for those who may not know anything about Metro Atlanta, you know how you have north and south on the compass? That's exactly where they are. Somebody's south and somebody's all the way at the top on the north. So, oh, my goodness. Can't even be leaving home with a lunch bag. So, all right, guys. So, 1 year anniversary this month, which is very important. I tell people you can't be shy about a year because some people don't make it past 6 months. So, you guys have made a year, and let's talk about some of the things that you guys are providing as far as some of the brands in your bridal store.
Okay, for the brands that we have for the wedding gowns, we have Allure, Blanca, House of Rouge, and Mon Cherie. And then for our bridesmaids.
What was that last one? You said Mon Cherie?
Yes, Mon Cherie.
Okay.
From the Mon Cherie line, we have Enchanting and Sophia Tolley.
Oh, nice. You guys have some beautiful dresses. And so typically you guys also can house the groom, right? You have tuxedo options too.
Right. We went through Jim's formal wear. And hopefully soon we'll be able to have custom bow ties and custom ties with the pocket square. So we're actually just tapping into that.
Bow ties. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I know we have some people that are listening. If you guys want to ask any questions, just hit the 1 key on your phone and we'll bring you in. So with this is the great thing. So you guys have many wedding looks. And I must say, Jazzy made a point of making an emphasis about you guys also have carpet ready. And, you know, Atlanta is a hub for galas are happening. This is the season for galas. So let's not forget, you know, you don't have to just be getting married or to buy a beautiful gown. And if you're like my wife, you might go get dressed and go to the mall, honey, and just walk around in a bridal dress. She will do that. So you have red carpet ready attire. So you guys have the ability to house the mother of the bride and groom as well as bridesmaids. So if you will, kind of share a little bit about what people can expect. Because you have a lot of brides that may have never been married, maybe very much lacking exposure of this process. So either one of you guys, could you just kind of walk through a little bit about what they can expect coming to Jakar's formal wear and bridal boutique in the heart of Mcdonough? What would that experience be like?
It's different. We're very personal here. As I said it before, we're transitional military, so we take everything that we do in the store very personal. When you come in here, it's a small setting, so it's more of relaxed. It's not that, you know, we have 20, 30 people running around the store. We give you that one-on-one time. So a lot of times we have clients that come in and they don't know. And that's where we have to, you know, figure out, you know, have them subvert their vision as to what they want on their wedding day. We take up a lot of time. I mean, it's not something that we try to push you into buying a wedding dress or a prom dress or, you know, mother of the bride dress or groom. But it's more of having that one-on-one time with you to figure out what your vision is. Because at the end of the day, it's your day. And whatever we can do to relieve the stress from you. And I tell a lot of brides when they come in here, they're like, oh, I'm so stressed. And I'm like, oh, no, this is a stress-free zone. So, you know, just take your time and, you know, just look and just explain to us what you're looking for. And with that, we can open up different avenues and get down to that level to say, hey, this is my wedding day, and this is how I want to look. And when I walk down the
and it
aisle,
can be stressful.
Right.
Yes.
I want him to cry. So not me crying, but him crying. So we just try to get that.
Him, her.
So that's, you know, it's just a different experience.
Go ahead, honey. I'm listening.
Yeah, it's just a different experience as, you know, coming into a small boutique. we're just,
Absolutely.
we're just down to earth, and whatever we can do to relieve that pressure. That's what we're here for. We're in business for you. A lot of times it's not about the money, but it's about, if I can change somebody's life just within a second. Because a lot of times we have other stuff that's going on that, may not even be related to bridal. And, we find ourselves, asking questions, and a lot of people open up. And that's what we're here for. We're here for the public. We're here to make sure you have an experience that will last for a lifetime beyond your wedding, so you can tell somebody else. And if you have a great experience, word of mouth is, the best advertisement. So if we do right by you and make you feel at home, you're going to go out there and tell somebody else, hey, why don't you go on down there and check out Kdrs Bridal? So that's what we expect, you can expect when you come through our doors.
Absolutely. And I see that a few more people have jumped on. Callers, if you would like to ask any questions or give a statement, if you guys have been existing customers and have had a good experience and would like to share, whatever you may have going on, hit the 1 key on your keypad. I'll bring you in. I do have someone that is asking to speak, so I'm going to let them come on in. Say your name and, this is Jazzy. Jazzy has some stuff for you guys.
Yes, because I am a potential customer. I need y'all to take my dress off of that mannequin and put it in a box to the side. All I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. No, I wanted to call in because I wanted to, first of all, congratulate you on a job well done. Being in the hair industry, doing galas, events, just the whole nine. I have a opportunity to go into several other shops, several other places in different states and different areas. And everybody knows normally, like before this person that I'm married to became my wife, I was a North girl. I did everything in Buckhead, Gwinnett County, so I definitely know that travel. And so being over on the South, I would always say there's nothing here. I can't find this. And I have been pleasantly surprised by businesses that are over on the South Side, and your bridal boutique, oh my God, gorgeous. You didn't just go and pick out, a dress that you can get in an Asian land, I'm not going to say the place, for $1.52 and hang it on hangers. You really took time, got wonderful designers, and absolutely beautiful attire. I'm so, so proud. I'm just so proud.
Thank you.
And I will be getting my dress because that particular dress, and this is what I was telling Sonny, I said, you guys have things that go from getting married on the beach, in a church or whatever, or for those of us that are daring to wear off-white or silver or whatever doing galas or functions, that the dress that I'm talking about particularly is a wedding dress. However, it's beautiful to wear to a makeup party that I'm going to do. I'm just saying. One of the things I do want to ask, and then I'll go because I know it's other people on the line. I am very concerned, not consumed, but concerned about making sure that people that are of same gender loving or queer or different have an opportunity to come to a place and feel comfortable and not judged, not feeling uncomfortable. And I wanted to ask you if your place, which I believe it is because me and Sonny were there, if it is a place where if two men, two women, transgender, young, very, very young, whatever, whomever came in, how would they feel? How would that experience look for them?
Their experience would be the same as anyone else. We don't judge anybody. Everybody is a person. We treat everybody with respect, dignity. So when you leave our store, you're gonna feel like, wow, sometimes you get education when you come in here. Sometimes you get a hug. It just depends on whatever you have going on with you that day. So everybody is the same. There's no lines. So.
I love y'all. That's why I'm getting my dress from y'all. Okay, I'm going to get off the phone. Just know that I am so, so proud. Thank you. Goodbye.
Well, thank you.
Okay, so actually I gave y'all a dissertation. I was really excited to go into another area that's so important that I think it is amazing. I love people that have great business vision and they find their way in navigating through the things that they learn from and say, okay, we need to add this to our equation. So I know that you guys have done something that was very, very smart. In the early stages, you guys were presenting brides with opportunities to do something that's very important during the time that people are planning to get married, which is to 9 times out of 10 plan their trips of, where they're going to go after the wedding, which is notoriously considered the honeymoon. And I know that you guys have added another dimension to the boutique to also provide a service to brides. So if you guys would share, brides and grooms, if you guys would share a little bit about that, with Kdrs Bridal, adding in the additional opportunity for brides to have a full experience, for couples, for couples to have an opportunity to have even fuller experience of your services, whomever would like to share.
We launched out to Traverse Global, and we're now, you could actually go to our website and book your vacations. We started out with giving brides a free honeymoon trip to purchase a dress from us, and then we just rolled on into the travel industry, and it's wonderful. When you could just come into a bridal store and all your needs are taken care of, from the veil to the shoes, to the jewelry, to your travel, because, most brides and grooms are going on a honeymoon once they get married. So we just incorporated that into our arena of the bridal, and it's all in one. So that's why we just a one-stop shop. Anything, Tina?
I love it.
So also we have the referral program with our travel agency. So you're also able to put money back into your pocket from your own honeymoon. So who doesn't love putting money back in their own pocket after they spend?
Especially after you spent it all trying to get dressed and stuff.
Right. Yes, so the travel industry is great. You can travel anywhere around the world, even if you just want to stay local and go down to Savannah. You can still put money back into your pocket. So if you want to do travel, come and see us at Kdrs Bridal. Or you can find us on the website at jacquardbridal.traverseglobal.com.
Okay. And we got to touch on this, ladies. Kdrs Bridal, and it's spelled so differently, guys. So for the public who may have never heard or seen the information, it's spelled Jakdrs. So if you guys would, please share how you guys came up with that name and what it means.
We was actually in the parking lot, and, we were trying to find something that we can leave a legacy for our children. So being that I have 4 children and she has 2, we was, picking up the first names and put them all together. And, in the parking lot, we do an AAR, which is like the after action review once we leave work. And it's probably about 8 o'clock we beamed. And we was like, okay, because we only have one girl at the bunch, and, she used to lead. So she became the J, which is for Debris. And then she has a baby, which is 10, so he became Aiden. And then she has another son, which is K, so he became Kendrick. And then I have a son, which is a D, which is Demetrius. And then my oldest son, which is Shanor, became S. So that's how we incorporated. And then I forgot about Rodney. I'm sorry. So that's where it became Kdrs. So it's Jakdrs. So it's all our kids combined into one to make up the store. So something that we could leave when our kids, we're old and gray. Something they can, have.
Did she just say old and gray? Good.
Yeah.
All right, I love it. So that's probably going to be in like next 10 years, huh? No, I'm just kidding. So, ladies, for you guys, I want to ask this question. I like to try to challenge my entrepreneurs to share a little bit about the real deal, because people sometimes have the tendency to think You're running a company, you're running a business. It's all peachy and creamy. You got all the money. You got all of this time. No, let's try it again. So if you guys would share to our people who are listening, there's a twofold here. There's probably some other people who are thinking about entrepreneurship, and then there's also some potential customers that are also probably, listening in. And, a lot of times people don't understand the challenges or the grind that you go through, and they can better appreciate you when you say, hey, we're offering these things, and these are the price points of these things, and this is why we're wanting the support of the community. So if you guys would answer this for me, what have you guys, each one of you, what have you learned in this process in starting this business, and what would you say to anyone that is considering to start their own business? Please say who's speaking. Say whoever name that is going to speak first, so that our audience can know who they're talking to.
Okay, this is Kenya. And I've always been the one that has been shaky about doing a business because you never know what the end state is going to be. But long as I've learned throughout this whole process, working with Demetria, listening to her pastor, Pastor T.J. McBride, and listening to Pastor Bill Winston, all things are possible. When you trust and have faith in God, you have to be consistent in your faith walk. Sometimes the process isn't easy. Like you said, when we started the retail, it took us 2 years to try to get things off the ground. And then when the timing was right and we decided on Bridal, it took us 8 months to birth this baby. So it's not, and then the walk itself, we had people in place. God placed people in our walk that, hey, try this idea, take it to go through this person. So it's all about networking and relationships. And throughout this journey, we have had good people in our path. And then you try to keep the negativity out. If you have something negative to say, I really don't want to hear you, and you have a nice day. And then we move on to the next. So, and everything is about timing. when the timing is right, everything will fall into place. All your people will fall into place. All your necessities will fall into place.
So you better Demetria. I love it. Go ahead, Demetria. We're ready, honey. Thank you, Kenya.
I just want to first, thank God because He's the source of my supply. And I do have a great support system. And, this was very, very challenging. But at the end of the day, I stepped out of the box, out of the boat, and I stepped out on faith. I am very grateful for Pastor McBride, and I'm very grateful for my kids and my friend. I'm very grateful because you have to have a strong family to be able to endure what we have endured for a year. It's not easy. We're not going to say every day we come in here, we're going to capture that bride. But God is yet good, and He's our source and our supply. And if you quit, you will never know what you're going to get. So to everyone out there that wants to start something, if that's what you want to do, do it. Go for it. Put 110% plus into it. It's not going to be easy. It may take a while, but if that's what you want to do, and I love Pastor McBride when he says turn your passion into your profit. You have to know what you want to do in order to get where you want to be. So if you just, step out on faith and continue to believe and confess it every day, it's something that we do every day. We have a confession, and we confess it every day when we come in the door. We say that confession. It may be 5 or 6 paragraphs long, but we are constantly saying it every day, God, bless our business. Let us be a light to somebody else, because now we can tell somebody else our story as to how we got started. And, we get a lot of people that say, how do you start? And a lot of times I spell stuff out, and I'll be like, FAITH, and they be like, what do you mean? I'm like, you got to step out on faith. There is nothing that you can't do. The sky's the limit, and if you put your mind to it and you put your heart in it and you just strive, you got to grind. Yes, we cried, we shed some blood, sweat, and tears in here, but God has not failed us yet. And if you just continue to put forth the effort, and if that's what you want to do, go for it. Don't stop. People are going to say, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? This is not your timing. But, you got to block that out, because there is only one man that controls your destiny, and that's God. So I just encourage anybody that wants to start, just make sure you have the willing, made-up mind and determination to go after what you want. And once you do that, everything else will fall in place. And just make sure you have a strong partner that's going to support you, and, your family is going to support you. And if you got that support system, the sky is the limit. You can do anything. And I just encourage you to just birth your baby. It may take you a year, 2 years, 3 years, but don't give up and don't quit, because you never know what's at the end of the tunnel until you get there.
I love it. Can I tell you, I absolutely love it. And
thank you.
Exact reason. Both you guys, thank you so much for sharing that. And I'm going to tell you guys, these ladies are speaking from the heart. And this is why Tea Time exists. The Entrepreneur Academy is a give and take, and that's what the world is supposed to be. We're supposed to give as much as we take. And, as entrepreneurs, we have a responsibility to the community at large to serve and provide, the things that whatever that thing is. And I think that you guys insightfully have spoke about the realness of things. And, both you guys were just throwing out some amazing quotes. Jazz was like, oh, yeah, she said that. You're not going to know what you're going to get if you quit. You know what I'm saying? And that's so real. Kenya and Demetria both, you guys have, just truly really broken down the real aspect of taking a walk. And faith is not something that can be activated if you don't take action. So I'm very proud of you ladies. I think I mentioned that the first night I met you guys. And I know that, I'm so grateful for the people that we mutually have connected to that allowed us to align. And I know that it's all been for purpose. And I already know this, and I've told you guys, and this is not a secret, a lot of times when you're in a big metro area like Atlanta, there tends to be certain personality types or people take certain aspects of geographical locations, and sometimes they'll summarize what they think is available in that area. And just because if you say the south side of an area, a lot of times there's a negative undertone that underlines and exists sometimes when you say that either you work or live in that area. And so it's not necessarily always the case. Unfortunately, when you hear Martin Luther King in a city, most times it's going to be somewhere where there's a lot of crime. The man stood for nonviolence, okay? But we're going to be real that it's very rare that geographically centered, that you have businesses like you guys that have put in the elbow grease and have really scoped out a beautiful space, because I know that the space that you guys are in did not look like that before you went in. You guys totally gutted it, flipped it, and made it into a beautiful bridal salon. And I encourage anyone that is in the vicinity, even if you're not, because people come to Atlanta all the time, make it a trip. You're getting married. A lot of times it's going to be that one time that you're going to do this. So it's worth it to having a wonderful experience. And when you're doing something like this, it's important that you're in a comfortable space. And I say make a party of it. Bring your girls or your groomsmen and bridesmaids. Bring your friends, family, whoever's going to support you as you're preparing for your very special day. And I promise you guys, you'll have an amazing experience at Kdrs Bridal, right in Mcdonough at 215 Old Town Way, which is right off of Racetrack Road and Highway 42. You're not far from, and 155. So if you're not from the area, the GPS is a beautiful thing. You can Google them; they'll come up, and you'll have an opportunity. The website is very full of content, ladies. If somebody was to go online, they can scout out a lot of the dresses and things that you have and tuxedos and stuff that you have, but would they be able to reserve maybe a dress? Maybe if they would fit it somewhere else and they know what they want and they want to buy from you, can they do that?
Yes, as long as we carry the designer, we can get the dress. So if you see something and you've already been measured or you've already tried it on, and we can order it as long as we carry that designer. And a lot of times we do a lot of networking, so we don't stop till we get an answer. So we're going to do everything we can to help you make that day a special day for you. So we don't just stop because we don't have it. We do a lot of networking and research.
Love it. And ladies, what about payment options? And we need to talk about, you guys are doing an amazing promotional anniversary sale now. So I want you guys to touch on that. But as far as like payment options, because we're right in the cusp, brides, weddings happen year round. But you do have some seasonal things like proms, homecoming, if you're part of a homecoming court, pageants. Pageants is another big area that people are doing year-round. So, you have your seasonal pieces, and then you have some of your year-round stuff. So what do you guys offer as far as payment options for those who may not have the money to put, the whole bill, put that whole bill in one sitting?
Okay, so we make our payment plans easy. We require 60% deposit down. That gets your dress ordered if you don't to get it ordered, or if you see a piece that's on the floor. And then our layaway is for 60 days.
I love it. So that's a good option. I think that's very reasonable. Let's talk about the anniversary sale. What are you guys doing right now as far as the anniversary?
Yes, we're actually having an anniversary sale, which will start the day after Thanksgiving. And we're doing $900 off on selected dresses, and then you get $500 off on selected dresses also. And then 10% off on like accessories. We do have like NFL garters, and jewelry, shoes. Did I miss anything, Kenya?
We actually have bouquets and boutonnieres if you need some that day.
The veils.
The veils. 10% off of mother of the bride and groom. We still have some season prom dresses that can be formal dresses. So a lot of our prom dresses, you can wear them to these special events, and they're also on sale also. So we're just excited to just have a sale, and we do work with you. So, don't be, scared to come through the doors because you see a price tag. We do work with you to try to make that day your day.
Oh, and also, since we have some select gowns are $900, so that's cash and carry. So you must carry your cash so you can walk out with the dress on this weekend.
Say it again.
And because we love you guys so much, we're going to take the sale all the way out to the end of December. To December the 2nd, because we love you guys.
Nice.
So don't just get stressed out, but it is first come, first serve. So
what's available?
What's
on the floor based upon?
Right.
I know that's right. Availability.
Right. We do have some nice dresses, so it will be extended out to December the 2nd for you to do your shopping.
Okay, so get the credit cards prepared and cash at hand if you do have it. Bring security. No. But ladies, thank you guys so much. So far as today, the sale can. How late are you open today? I know we're on Thanksgiving Eve, so how late are you open today?
Today we're here till 6:00.
You're there till 6? Okay. So guys, most likely the Black Friday kicks off the sale. So definitely prepare your change, get your coins together, honey, and come in and make a weekend of it. And if there's anything else, if you guys would share your social media handles, website, and hours of operation.
Okay. Social media, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram and Pinterest. Our website is Kdrs Bridal, Jakdrs Bridal.com, and our hours are Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 10 to 7, Wednesdays 10 to 6, Fridays and Saturdays 10 to 8, and Sundays by appointment only. So if you just want that special one-on-one, you can make an appointment on Sunday on our website.
I love it, guys. And Kdrs Bridal, Jakdrs Bridal.com, so that everyone can clearly have an idea of where to find and be able to locate and look at the beautiful gallery of different things that they offer. Ladies, I am so excited about your growth. I know that you guys are going to do extremely well. And, this is the first bridal store that you guys have established. I know that it's your goal to open up more. So to all listening audience, please support these ladies. And you heard about the sale. Tell a friend. These high school seniors, the parents trying to get budgets together. This is a great time to take advantage of some great promotions and some great cost factors to get all your needs met going into the holiday season. So, ladies, from our end, I have really no more that I have to exploit you about at this time. Do you guys have anything else you'd like to share?
No, we just want to thank our audience and thank all our customers, past, present, and future. We just want to thank you for allowing us to share our shop with you and allowing us to be a part of your experience. And we really appreciate it, and we don't take it for granted. We love you, and we bless you. We thank you, and waiting for the next adventure.
You're also sweet. I received that. And look, happy Thanksgiving. If you guys are listening, happy Thanksgiving. I'm ready to eat. Somebody cooking, because I will come to your house today and look and see what you're doing, and then come back tomorrow and eat it. So,
yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving, ladies. Sorry, it's cracking up. So, look, our listeners, you guys have been faithfully listening, and I'm sorry I have gotten so enthroned in the conversation. Nobody else had requested to speak at the moment, thank God, because I just really forgot to even allow you to come back in. But you guys have been listening faithfully for these last almost hour, and we're going to go ahead and conclude this show. This has been another amazing opportunity to have an amazing amount of business owners and entrepreneurs that are doing their thing in the community, and I'm so proud of you guys and commend you guys on your growth and your progression. And I know you guys are going to do extremely well going into season 2 of this new anniversary. Happy anniversary to you guys, too. And girls, we done.
We done.
All right, ladies. Thank you all so very much. And for all of those who have been listening, you're so welcome. For all of those who have been listening, if you came in on the show, tail end, mid part, don't worry. It will be available for review 24/7 on demand. We're on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio. If you have your Roku devices, just type in Loudmouth with 2 Ds. You'll pull us up. You'll be able to pull up this show and share it with someone. Definitely, let us know if you have an opportunity to stop in. Go on their Facebook pages, comment, check in, whatever you need to do. As far as us, we are out, and we wish everyone a safe and prosperous Thanksgiving, and we'll be talking to you soon.